It's time to grow with the SEO Queen. Get visibility like never before. No traffic's gonna explode. It's time to grow with the SEO Queen. Receive the perfect leads like never before. No traffic's gonna explode. It's time to grow.
Aloha Z.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
How's everybody doing?
Magnificent, thank you.
Awesome. Hey, Marlon, how are you?
Sam, and say hello, and Manathas, how are you?
Hey, aloha, Sam.
Hey, Sam. Well, welcome everyone. Welcome to day 3. Can you believe it? This is day 3 of our 5-day sprint. And believe it or not, I have a ton of great information that you can apply right now. So before we get started and jump into the day, I just wanted to ask, are there any aha moments that anyone wants to share as they were doing their homework over the last couple of days?
I have to confess, I did no homework. Teach, sorry.
You did no homework.
I didn't know. Well, I didn't even come to class yesterday because I had a previous engagement.
Shame on you.
Yes, shame.
Well, the good thing is that there is the replay for yesterday is already up on YouTube, and you'll be able to go through. If you go to SEOqueen.com, you can check out the SEOqueen.com/5-day sprint. You can get a copy of the presentation as well there. Today, I am joined by Nilo, SEO team member. He's going to be helping me moderate the Zoom today. And I want to say welcome. And without further ado, let's jump into everything.
Can I say something?
Sure, go ahead.
Yesterday, you inspired me tremendously to the point that I went to my website. I updated the meta tags based on the suggestions that you give us. I updated content, tremendous amount of content on my website based on the keyword search tools that you gave us, and I wanted to thank you.
Okay, awesome.
I wanted to thank you because I applied the knowledge to 2 pages. I did not do the whole website because it's a lot, but I did 2 pages to start.
Okay, awesome. That's great.
And for the first time, Yoast was telling me that what I was doing is good. It's not even okay anymore.
So you have a WordPress website and you're using the Yoast plugin.
Yes.
I'm not even going to go into Yoast and that aspect of WordPress during the sprint, but that's awesome. You're kind of a little bit ahead of the curve on the homework. So that the homework that I have assigned for today, the homework for today is to create a piece of new content. So
I'm going to do that.
Yeah, you're on the right track. Yeah, and so
I'm going to write posts.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So Nilo, can you please, okay, great. You let them in. Awesome. There's still people coming in. So Nilo, please let people in as they are popping on. So again, my name is Dee Scott, and welcome to day 3 of the Reach More Quality Clients Online Organically 5-day sprint. Phew, what a tongue twister. So I wanted to really just share just a lot of great information with you guys. I didn't want to overwhelm you with statistics, but because we're moving into content, tomorrow's social media, and then the last day is analytics, because you can't really make good business decisions without knowing the impact and measuring the impact of what you're doing. And so I wanted to share some more statistics with you. Don't worry if you can't wrap your mind around it right now, but definitely, make sure that you subscribe to the SEO Queen YouTube channel and make sure you go to SEOqueen.com/5-day sprint and download the deck. It's a PDF that'll be available after the presentation. Day 1 and day 2 are there. Day 3 will be there after now. So the SEO Queen, I'm just really proud of the company that I launched in 2017. We've driven over $250 million worth of revenue for our clients. We've generated hundreds of millions of search engine results, pages, impressions. We built mobile apps and websites. We have a new product that we're going to be announcing soon. It's a business intelligence tool. And then we also have some courses that'll be coming out as well, that some are already available on the website, but we're all about transformation. The SEO Queen wants to help businesses, whether you're in our community, a paid client, whichever level you engage with the SEO Queen. Our goal is for you to experience transformation, because when when we see a website with traffic, you guys thought I was going to bring Homie the Clown today. See, I had to switch it up. It's still in living color, but I had to pull the Fly Girls out. We like to do a little dance when we see our clients get success. I'm really happy because one of our clients that took advantage of our direct response SEO program, they texted me earlier today and said that their phone is ringing. Their phone is ringing, and it was not before they engaged with us. So I'm really proud of that. And the whole goal of SEO is all about attracting your ideal clients to you so that you can get the resources that you want, build the brand that you want, build the life that you want, have the impact that you want in the community, in the country, in the state, in the town, and in the world. So yesterday we talked about meta tags. I really broke down how to optimize your meta tags. The day before that, we talked about how to make a decision about which keywords to use in your strategy. And so we also talked about what is SEO, what does it stand for? And then I also, got on my soapbox a little bit about how SEO is a competitive advantage. And so Sam is here with us. He's the owner of FacilityAccess.net. For those who may remember, DMOZ went the way of the dodo bird, and now we have Facility Access that's filling in the spot where they left off. And so this is an awesome opportunity that is better than Yelp, is better than Yellow Pages, because it has so many features that are free. And if you upgrade to premium, you can basically have a second website that's really driving value for you and be connected to a community of over 60,000 businesses. So I just wanted to highlight that. And so today's agenda, it may look short. It's only 4 items, but best believe there's a lot I want to cover. If you have any questions whatsoever during the course of this, because I have a lot of content to cover, please put it in the chat, because I'll be monitoring that. Nilo and I will be monitoring the chat. And who knows, I may answer the question during the course of the presentation. And if not, towards the end, there is a time for question and answers and takeaways. So I would like to know from you all what resonated the most with you. And Carmen, thank you so much for sharing earlier. So without further ado, first topic: anatomy of a search engine results page. Now, this is something that I don't think is talked about a lot in the industry, and I really wanted to break this down because this is a dynamic, a powerful page. It's more than just what you see what you see by default. It's much more than what you see by default. You have a multi-dimensional algorithm that has a multi-dimensional results that are served up to you. It uses multimedia. What do I mean by that? You have the written word, you have images, pictures, you have videos, you have maps, you have news results, shopping results, book results. And so I wanted to really delve deep into this to help you formulate your content strategy. So whether you are really passionate about digital PR and you have a lot of media contacts, whether you love to write, whether you love making videos, whether you like getting on Canva and making a cute little infographic, today we're going to be unpacking how to optimize your presence with your keywords in every single dimension here. So this is what a search engine results page looks like. We all know what Google looks like, right? Go to google.com, you put in your target key phrase, or your potential prospect puts in their target key phrase, and then up pops the results. Now, here you see web, maps, videos, news, images, and more. But what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, I'm glad you asked. And so I want to start off with the maps results. Now, the map results, you can rank in the map results by utilizing your keywords in your Google My Business profile. You go to google.com and you can Google either Google business profile, or you can go to, okay, where's my other slide? Okay, but it's in here somewhere, so I'll give you guys the URL for that. I think it's, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I go there all the time. Google business. Okay. Yeah, it's google.com/business. So you need a United States Postal Service address. You need to claim your profile. You need to optimize your profile. Basically, just give them all the information that they ask for: your address, your phone number, your website address, your logo, your images of your products and services. You want to make sure you indicate your service area, and you want to populate your keywords. You definitely want to utilize the keywords that you did your keyword research for, and you want to make sure that your address is the same across all your citations, your website. You want to make sure your address is clearly indicated on your social media. On Facebook, you want to make sure you have a Facebook business page. We're going to be going into that into further detail. And so this is really important because the Google business profile sends a lot of signals to Google about your authority and your trustworthiness. And so this is where you need to direct your clients to post reviews about you too. You need to accumulate those reviews. The more reviews you have, the more you'll get backlinks, the higher up in search engine results pages you will be, the more organic traffic you will accumulate. So it should be your standard operating procedure to request your happy clients to fill out a review and post that on your Google My Business profile. So if you log into your Google My Business profile, you can actually copy the link and keep that on file so you can easily send it to clients so they can fill that out. And so you definitely want to make sure that you use geo-targeted keywords, meaning like we talked about in office hours last night, we had a dentist in Virginia. And so a dentist in Virginia, make sure that's like one of your keywords, if that was the case for you, if you were a dentist. And so you include that in your keywords in your Google My Business profile. That is the key. And then the next thing is to even rank even better after you optimize your Google My Business profile. You want to take those same keywords and build out the URLs and the content and the meta tags to match what you put on your Google My Business profile. And that is how you get higher up on Google Map results. The SEO Queen, using this strategy, we've been able to get Google Map results in Compton, Carson, and a ton of other cities in California. So this method works. And so the next tab I want to talk about are the news results. How many of you guys, by a show of hand, or if you could put it in the chat, put a 1 in the chat, how many of you guys check the news results to look for, certain things? Like, say, I know Kanye West has been in the news ad nauseum lately. So pick a topic, any topic. Do you go and look in news results? Do you guys use that tab? Okay, rarely. Okay. Well, there are a lot of people who are looking for the news results. And this is something that I check on a regular basis. I check the news results because I always want to see what the most recent press release or news story is about a given topic. So I use it for research purposes and informational purposes. And so in order to get on Google Page One, and this is a way you can get on Google Page One pretty quickly within hours, is through a press release and distributing that to Google News. And you do this, you optimize your press release for maximum visibility when you use your keyword in the headline. You make the headline impactful, You want to tell your brand story, and you want to make sure you use your keyword or keyword phrases in the opening paragraph of your press release. And this is how you can definitely get on Google page 1 in the news results. And so this is really important. So another dimension of the search engine results pages or SERPs is the image tab. Now, the image tab, the way you want to rank for the images is by making sure before you upload the images to your website, to your server, you want to make sure that your keyword is used in the actual file name that you're uploading your image to your website. Now, after you have done that, you want to make sure that you're using that target keyword in the alt tag describing the image on the website. That's in the code. And then if you want to be even more advanced and fancier, you can also inject geolocation data into the image as well. And there's apps for that. So I wanted to show you guys another picture of the search engine results page. I call this the search engine results page anatomy. And so we've talked about news results, we've talked about image results, we've talked about map results. Now I want to talk about video results. Now, getting on Google page 1 for video results is, I would say, is it's challenging. I would say the one that's the two that are like the easiest, may go the fastest, is news and image results. And then I would say videos, and then all results. So with the video results, you actually have to do a few other things. And so I created this infographic to really break down the steps necessary to get your video collateral to rank. And so one thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your video contains, the file name contains your target keyword. And then after you've done that, you want to make sure that your target keyword is in the audio of your video. You want to confirm that as well. And then you want to make sure that you use the target keyword in the title and in the video description of your video when you upload it to, whether it's Daily Motion, YouTube, or whichever video sharing platform that you want to utilize. You want to make sure you're using those target key phrases. So again, this deck will be available at seoqueen.com/5-day-sprint. And this, I almost forgot, this infographic is also in SEO Training 2017, Search Engine Optimization and Marketing for Small Business. So you could grab a copy of that off of seoqueen.com to get even more information. So web results is not only is the search engine results page is multidimensional, but the web results tab itself is multidimensional, because you can actually rank videos on Google page 1 web results, podcasts, episodes, blog posts, images, tweets, social media pages, and more. And so you definitely want to make sure that you get obsessed with your target key phrases. And so the next item on our agenda is perfect content. What does perfect content look like? What does the perfect image? What does the perfect video? What does the perfect blog post look like? And, above everything else, I would say that it is unique. Your content has to be unique. Your content can't just be, taking someone else's content and putting it on your site and thinking Google's going to rank your site. Google knows what content is unique and what is not. And Google is not in the business of serving up the same thing over and over again. So you want to make sure that your content, whether it's a video, whether it's a image, whether it's a blog post, you want to make sure that it's unique. You want to make sure that you utilize a call to action. Understanding the buyer's journey and being intentional with the buyer's journey is very, very important. Some of you I have met through networking. Some of you have come through my funnel. Some of you have come through SEO. There's a broad range of how you were, how your journey to this moment has went. And there was a call to action at every single step. And that call to action is very important. And I get a little obsessive about this, because in the years that I've been consulting companies in this space, I cannot tell you how many times I've went to a website and there was absolutely no call to action. The call to action, whether it's shop now, buy now, learn more, read more, click here, click there, call. I mean, this is critical, because people aren't going to take action unless you invite them to. They're just not. And so you want to be original. You want to definitely show your value. You want to show your expertise, whether your expertise is how to keep a home mold free, whether it's financial literacy, whether it's, how to maintain your natural hair and keep it healthy and stylish, whatever your expertise is, you want to speak to that. And so, whether you, I know you as a business owner, you have some ideas, but sometimes I know you get, sometimes I get kind of stuck, like, I feel like I've said the same thing over and over again. What else can I say? And that's what I want to talk about now. I want to talk about eliminating writer's block. And this is very important, because the average company that blogs generates more backlinks. The average company that blogs has more pages that are indexed, meaning Google is sharing more pages out of their website in search engine results pages. And believe it or not, consumers, whether they're businesses or consumers, whether you're selling B2B or B2C, people really are looking for specific information, and a blog is a great way to show your value, your thought leadership, and people will buy. And in this digital space, I can't tell you how many news stories I've been reading about, NBC, ABC, and all these networks having to cut back because people are tired of commercials. They're tired of commercials. People don't buy with commercials. Not only is it cost prohibitive for small businesses like ourselves, but they don't have the same impact that they used to have. They're not the cultural juggernaut that they used to be. Now people are looking for specific things at specific times, and they're looking for content that answers their question or is able to fit their need. And if you can persuade the reader that you're the answer to their prayer, you get the sale. So eliminating writer's block is huge. This is called the skyscraper method. The skyscraper method is where you take existing content and you use a tool. You can either manually do this, or you can use a tool like the rewriter on SEO Queen's website, and you basically spin or reword the content, and then you edit it until it's unique. And you just make sure you also add some more value to it, because the skyscraper is called the skyscraper technique because you're building up more value on existing value. And so you don't have to write your own content. You don't have to start from scratch, but it has to be unique. So you can use existing content as a inspiration. And then you can also use places like Quora, Medium, and search engine results pages to give you also some other ideas on what to write about. There's a section on search engine results pages that says that what people are asking. And you can write blog posts that answer those questions. And then if you're not sure how to start out, you can always identify Google Page One content that is similar rewrite it, edit until you can confirm that it's original and copyscape. So you really don't have to worry about what to write about. The market, the search engine is telling you. So that is really an awesome thing. So when it comes to brand positioning, Google will tell you. We talked about this yesterday. We talked about this day before. Like when you're looking at the different types of keywords, you have your informational keywords, you have your transactional keywords. I'm gonna wait till this airplane passes over. All right, can you guys hear me okay? Okay, great.
Yes, we can.
Okay, awesome. That plane was loud, but the thing about your brand and positioning it, I think, you know, creating images, video, optimizing your Google My Business profile, creating original content in all these dimensions is very important and yields dividends and is profitable. So I'm going to go into the analytics on Friday. I'm going to go into Search Console, Google My Business, and Google Analytics more in depth. But you definitely make money online when you utilize Google's free tools to communicate your website's existence. You definitely want to create original content that utilizes the language of your keywords in the written word, in the image, and in the audio of your video. You want to utilize a call to action. Always use a call to action, because you always want to invite people to buy. You want people to be encouraged to engage with your brand, whether it's download something, call you, whatever the case may be. Always ask yourself, what is the call to action at this point? And don't be a copycat. Remix. It's okay to remix or be original, but never copy. All right. So Google cannot rank what it cannot see. And so at this time, I want to open the floor for a few questions. So I'm going to stop sharing for a moment.
All right, see, man, that's some very, very powerful information. I'm not even in, I'm not doing websites, I'm not doing any of that, but I got to tell you, I would definitely point people in that direction for them to learn more from you about this, because that's probably one of the biggest problems. You know, hey, I got a website. Okay, now where is it? And who can see it? And are you getting traffic to it, right? And so just finding out about the news results, the image results, the video news, and the other one, image, that is powerful stuff. So I want to thank you very much for that share. That was awesome.
Well, thank you for that feedback.
That was very, very, very deep and very concentrated. And I feel like each one of those slides need like a lot to go deeper into them, honestly. But I find it very helpful. Thank you. I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
What tools do you use for geotagging pictures?
Well,
what do you recommend?
I used to use Microsoft Paint, and now I don't have a particular tool that I use, because so many tools come and go in the market. So I just, whatever is free or cheap, that's what I use.
So how can you use Microsoft Paint to do that? Can you write your state and?
Well, I don't use Microsoft Paint anymore, because I'm on a Mac, on an Apple platform now. I do have a Windows-based machine, but I rarely use it. So I usually like to look at like a cloud-based tool. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there's geotag photos online. Yeah, I think this is one that I've used before. Let me share my screen. Yeah, this is one I've used before. Yeah, so if you go to tool.goimgr.com, this is a place that you can geotag your photos.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Do you have any other questions, Carmen?
For now, I'm very curious on how do you use Google Console to know what Google want you to write about, and I'm very curious. I cannot wait until tomorrow.
I'm actually talking about that on Friday. Tomorrow, we're doing a deeper dive on social media.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about that on Friday. All right, Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, thank you so much for everything.
Oh, you're welcome.
My question is, so I have two main things that I'm trying to right now bring to market that are saleable and available. One is my line of native plants, and the other is the green roofed solar bench. Think bus station with a green roof that we could alter and design and install.
Okay.
So when you say use your keyword and use this keyword, you know, everywhere, you're like, use this here, and I have that written down a bunch. My question is, I did my homework with the keywords and I did California native plants, and your keyword search comes up with like, 10 suggestions, which are great. And then I did green roof bus stop, because that's what I'm trying to sell to cities right now. And that's where I'd like to drive customers. What I don't understand is how I balance those two, shall we call them key product lines right now, and what I use as do you know what I'm trying to ask?
Yeah, so what I would do is, I think what you need to do is back up a little bit and just be a little simpler in your keyword search. So you have a bus stop. So I would start with bus stop, and actually let me kind of step you through my thought process here, because I think this will be helpful to everybody here on the line. So here we have, I have the all results here, news results, video results, Google Maps, image results. And so I am queued up for keyword research. So let me go to bus stop. So what I'm getting from this is dual intent. So because when I see the neighborhood, when I just looked at bus stop, I saw bus stop bench. There's 360 searches for bus stop bench. There's 44 for bus stop overhang. So I want to delve a little bit deeper into bus stop. So you said that your bus stop is green, is sustainable.
It has a green roof. It's sustainable bus stop that feeds itself and has a light and should require less maintenance, is what cities will like.
Sustainable bus stop design, sustainable bus stop. So let's look at green. Green roof on bus stop. Green bus stops. I'm curious to see what the intent is there. So green is kind of like a dual intent because we have green lines, green roots. So that isn't really a keyword that I would recommend. What I would recommend is a bus stop overhang, bus stop bench. We have the sustainable. Let me go back to.
I have a question while you're going through this. When you use the word green, is it possible that, I mean, I don't see the word green being used. Is that possibly dealing with color versus what it does?
Yeah, so I talked about intent on how to determine if it is the right keyword, and the intent with green is it's a lot of different intent. So when I look at Google page 1 for green bus stops, you have the green line, green route here in Burbank. So that's really not
right. So the green line is the right. So Sarah, my question to you is the green the meaning green and sustainable, or we're talking about solar powered? What does that mean?
Exactly that. So sustainable architectural elements that are green, i.e. collect their own water to feed the green.
Okay, so would we, and I'm just chiming in, I'm a layman, I have absolutely no idea how any of this works. So, but based on what you shared, Sarah, would we add further words to describe what this bus stop does versus the color of it?
Well, it's interesting because green is actually a politically charged word.
Yeah.
And I've been going about saying the word resource efficient architecture, because you run into this wall where people's minds turn off because they think you're adding to their bottom line instead of the truth, which is at some point we should be able to decrease the bottom line. Because you have a green wall, you have a green roof, you have less heating and cooling, say, whatnot. Like, and that's what we're trying to show is the scientific basis of why this would be good for your company and help you decrease costs, help you be more sustainable.
So my question would be, and Z, you can help me out with this, is would you go in, take what you mean, like take the word sustainable or green or whatever, put it in a dictionary and find synonyms of words that are similar and use those that aren't necessarily so popular? Is that a way of doing it as well?
Well, a quicker way to do it is I'm pulling from like the term bus stop. Like there's 7,755 terms that people are searching every month that have bus stop in it.
Bus stop in it.
And so what I'm doing is I'm looking at solar. I can look at sustainable. So solar or sustainable. So solar bus stop lighting, bus stop solar panels, solar panel for bus stop, sustainable bus stop. That would be a good keyword for you because that specifically describes what your product is. So so that's what I would do. I would just break this down by bus stops. Yeah, that's why I said back up to a more simplified term so that you can see how people are talking about this concept that you are bringing to market.
Okay. Yeah, you're still.
Does that make sense, Sarah?
You're still.
Yes, it does. Would you think about backing up even more and say using the word bench? Because it doesn't have to be a bus stop. Does that make sense? As a greater category of generalization. There you go. You're going to just look it up. Right. Got it. Right. So then you look at that and see, and then deciding between bench and bus stop would be whichever has more hits and less people.
It's not an issue of either or. I would use both on your website. And I would just, the way you do it is you make a list of your keywords, then you do an audit to see which content Google would say is relevant. And then whichever keywords that like sustainable benches near me, if you don't have that on your website, you have to make a plan to create that content, or you can hire the SEO Queen to help you. I'm going to be talking about how to work with us tomorrow and Friday, but I really wanted to make sure I covered a lot of material these first 3 days.
Just one more question, sir. One more question, Z. The question is, when you see volume, am I looking for higher numbers or lower numbers? For which ones are better for me? Higher numbers or lower numbers under volume?
You absolutely want higher numbers. You want higher numbers. And every now and then you'll look out on a long tail term that has a lot of high numbers in it. But I do have a caveat that the keywords that typically have the highest volume usually have a multi-dimensional intent. So the longer the tail, the more specific it is, the better. The key is optimizing for as many keywords as possible. There's a series that I have on YouTube called Unpack My SEO. And one of the companies that I looked at was Smash My Trash, and they have phenomenal SEO. Whoever's doing their SEO, whether it's internally or whomever, did a phenomenal job. But the thing that I like about them is that they have a lot of keywords. They have 4,331 keywords that they're ranking for. And out of that, they have over 200 on Google page 1. And the thing about it is these are different pages. They're focusing on geolocation. Like you can see, they have a Cedar Rapids, Iowa page. They use the near me. They're describing their products in a lot of different ways. And they're also, they're describing their products as a trash compactor, trash smasher, different things. And so that principle, that approach should be applied to all of your different businesses. So say we're looking at finance. Say we're looking at finance. So there's over 1 million keywords in the area of finance. So say we want to look at literacy. And now that goes down to 238 keywords, which a total search volume of 6,120. If your business is financial literacy, you should make it your goal to get on Google page 1 for every single one of those 238 that are relevant to your business, so you can get as much traffic as possible. This is why it's so important to really break down your products and services, just mentally, just be able to break it down so you can create like a keyword map, if you will, and be able to dominate Google page 1 for your region for every single service that you offer. So that's how you, even though the search volume may be, low, but the more keywords you go after, the more traffic you'll get. Are you guys following me? Was I going too fast?
No, that was good. Thank you so much, Z. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was an education for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think, one of my clients that I worked with for a while, he has quite a few websites. He has Barong Tagalog, I think either Black Women or blackwoman.com. And we were able to help him get it indexed. And Barong Tagalog, we were working with him on getting it on Google page 1. And what we did is we stacked the keywords. So stacking, like using multiple long tail keywords until we were able to get him closer and closer to Google page 1 for the highly, highly competitive one. And so that's really the best way to get to Google page 1 for a highly competitive term, is to go after terms that include that highly competitive term while you're working towards the shorter one.
Hi. first of all, thank you for doing this. And I wish I knew you had something yesterday. So I have, can you hear me clearly?
Is this Claudia talking?
Yes, this is Claudia.
Okay,
I'm-
let me pin you.
Angel, I
Okay.
can see you, but you can't see.
Okay, I just want to make sure I could see you on the screen. Okay, all right. Go ahead,
Okay.
Claudia.
Anyway, so every time I hire someone, you know, and in terms, it's like, oh, you have a big ticket item. So that's why it's so hard, or that's why we can't, whatever. So I have a all-inclusive villa in Jamaica, right? So I've been
What part
trying.
of Jamaica? What part of Jamaica?
I'm sorry. In
Are you
Montego Bay.
I was just in Montego Bay in April. I love Montego Bay, but continue.
Really?
Oh yeah, I had
Thank
a good
you.
time.
So you're right. So my villa has full staff and everything, right?
Uh-huh.
So someone else doing it, and I realized they were using a different name. And then I said, you know what? Let me just start marketing myself. So I started out a little bit, you know. I'm hiring people and nothing was happening. I noticed that their audience was only in Jamaica. And I'm like, that's not my audience. You know, I mean, of course, you're gonna look for stuff from the local. And I see that I just hired someone again the other day. It's the same mistake again. So I was happy to see this, especially with the SEOs. When I ask about SEOs, they're like, well, it takes like 6 months to a year before whatever. So I was so happy to see this. So, you know, so I just hope that something like this will help me.
Well, based on the information that you shared with me, there are people looking for a Jamaican villa rental that has a chef.
Yeah, mine has a chef.
Inclusive. Yeah. So what I would, you know, just based on the feedback that I've gotten from business owners over this year is we've actually we've kind of shifted from the typical or traditional SEO agency model to a direct response SEO model. And what we're seeing is tremendous results. We're seeing, let me see if I can pull up one of the campaigns that we're using with the direct response. Yeah, so what we're seeing, we just turned on their ads. We turned on with our direct response. What we do is we optimize the entire website, but then we also build out a ad campaign, and we turn that on for every single major product line on the site. And what we're seeing is we're seeing a dramatic increase in visibility and ranks, and we've been able to already get one of their terms that wasn't on Google page 1. It went from 100 to Google page 1 in like weeks. And so
wow.
Yeah, so we've completely I don't even think Bruce Clay does SEO like this. Everybody looks at SEO like there's SEO, then there's PPC, then there's no. I'm like, let's get the result, and what is the transformation that'll get you there, and that's what the SEO Queen does. And so with yours, I would recommend that you definitely, you know, utilize keywords like this. I mean, when you say
I do have some of those in. I don't have the one with chef in though, but I do have Jamaica Villa. Where I didn't put
this is exactly what you do right here. Yeah, so
I need to put the word. I put Jamaica. Yeah, I did put Jamaica Montego Bay Villas. Yes, I didn't put the word rental, so maybe that's what I need to add to it.
Yeah, so when it comes to the keyword research, all I did was I looked up Jamaica, and then I just put in
villa.
Yeah, I put villa rentals. And then here there's even more. Like if you talk about a chef, Jamaican villa rentals with chef, Jamaican villa rental with chef or Verbo. I don't know if you're listed on Verbo, but
I am listing on Verbo, yes.
You are, okay, cool. So I mean, this is, you could probably create a page and link to your Verbo page from there, so people feel comfortable. They find you organically.
Oh.
You're like, you can just, you know, if you don't want to book directly, you can book through Verbo if you feel more comfortable that way.
Okay, I guess I have to be here on Friday.
I would highly recommend it. I highly recommend it because it's no cap that we've driven $250 million for our clients. That's
Now,
actually a conservative number.
I want to ask you, because this is how I found you. So I'm online playing Scrabble, okay? And then you pop, and I'm like, how does this happen? I'm like, I need to know for a village to pop up. I see other people's villages popping up. And I'm like, how does this happen? So that's something I really want to, get done too.
Yeah, so we are a full service agency. We have social media campaigns that we can do for you as well. Yeah, I think what I do with the signature programs is you get the one-on-one strategy calls, which we can talk about anything on those strategy calls. So that's how you can save money by planning ahead and knowing what you want to talk to me in those 12 sessions. And then we can make it happen during that time.
Wonderful. Sounds good to me. Thank you so much.
Well,
now, the one you had yesterday, I'm sorry.
I said nice to meet you, but continue. Go ahead.
Same here. The one you had yesterday, do you have it recorded or?
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Let me throw the link. I'm gonna throw the link on in the chat. And as soon as I'm able, I should be able to throw this one up before tomorrow morning. But please subscribe to the SEO Queen YouTube channel. I actually have a 500 video series that is in progress. I'm not sure when it'll be finished, but Marlon can tell you. Marlon, are you on the line? Marlon, are you there? Marlon Gaines, are you on the Zoom?
Marlon is saying, you're not committing me to anything.
Hey, I'm trying to listen and just get all the knowledge I can, but she has helped me out a whole lot. I do thank you. I do thank you. You really helped me out. You made me more knowledgeable about everything. So basically what I'm doing, I'm just basically listening and just learning.
But what I wanted you to talk about, I want you to talk about my Unpack My SEO series.
Oh, you want me to talk about the SEO series?
Yeah, I want you to tell the people what you think.
Oh, I think it's awesome because the reason I think it's awesome is that there's so much information out there, and I'm new to websites. I had my website about 3 years, and once you taught me about keywording and backlinks and how to put it together and how blogs make sense, and by you have to write these blogs, and you have to have a keyword, and you have to have some kind of strategy to go with it to make it go up in the ranking to get on the first page of Google. And I didn't realize you need this formula to make it work. So I really thank you for giving me a lot of this information that I did not know. And if it weren't for you, I really want to put it together because I deal with so many people with websites.
Right.
But you've been all ears and all knowledge, and you answer the questions with no problem. So hey, you keep on doing the good work, and I'm gonna keep my ears open so I can learn as much as I can because I'm gonna have a lot of questions for you in the future. But this is how I work. I just listen, and then I come back with a lot of questions later on.
Okay, awesome. So thank you, Marlon, for that, and thank you, Claudia, for that as well. So how much time do we have left? Before I forget, the homework. The homework for day 3 is simple. Create a piece of content. It could be a video, a web page, a blog post, an image. It could be further optimizing your facilityaccess.net profile. I want you guys to create that content using the principles and the strategies that we talked about here. This is what facility access looks like. Make sure that you get on that site and claim your profile. If you go to the mastermind group, I had to remove the link to the mastermind group on the homepage of SEO Queen. But let me drop that link in the chat, because I want you guys to join the group so you guys can take advantage of the video of the office hours. The office hours, I haven't had a chance to put that up on YouTube just yet. So let me stop share and put
Are
this.
you going to put that other link in the chat as well?
Yeah, I just put the Facebook group chat. And I believe if you go to facebook.com/the SEO Queen, you can see the replay of the office hours there too. But all the sprint videos are going to be on YouTube as well. So
okay, yeah, I was going to say, were you going to put the YouTube channel in there so we can?
Yeah, it's in I just put it in the chat. It's right
Okay.
here.
All
Yeah,
right.
right.
Got you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen one more time. Yeah, so I put the YouTube link there and I put the Facebook group. Yeah, make sure you join the Facebook group, because I'm actually, I've had the Facebook group for some time, but I'm definitely it's going to be much more active. I'm going to be going live there and answering questions. And this has been the policy for years. Like, if you literally have any question whatsoever, if you post it in the Facebook group, I will answer the question for free. If you post in the group, I will answer it for free. And
Okay, you're gonna get a question from me.
I will answer that. And I've been telling business owners about this for years, and it's like, y'all, I'm trying to get y'all to help me out with some user-generated content. That's what I want. You know, I'm gonna just be transparent. I need some user-generated content, and help a sister out, post a question. And let me, yeah, now I see everybody. Yeah, if you post in the Facebook group, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. And we have 2 more minutes left. I want to just say welcome to everybody. I see Pam Perry on the line, Ardina, hey girl, hey everybody.
What's up, Z?
What's up? And I see Maisha on the line. I see Parnell, welcome. Wayne, want to just say hello to everyone there. Oh my goodness. Wayne, you came suited and booted today. Okay, all right.
Yes, it's been a good day. I just wanted to say thank you for what you do. It's awesome, great information. I'm excited. I'm listening and learning as well. So I'm thankful to be a part of this.
Okay, awesome. So we're doing this 5-day sprint again in January. We're going to be focusing on keywords again in January, but we're going to be doing either social media or link build. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to do digital PR for February. That's going to be the sprint. And I'm going to focus on link building, because I think link building is something that a lot of SEOs do in a very boring way. And the way I do it is the bomb. So let me show you guys a little bit of some of the links that I've built for clients over the years. Because, you know, to me, I think it's like getting a link on an okay site is, but when you can get onto a website like, let me go to in the media. Okay, it's loading here. Like Courageous Woman, Business Insider, blacknews.com, Black Chronicle, Los Angeles Business Journal, Daily Ad Brief, Black Enterprise, HubSpot. This is just awesome. So this is one of our clients that was featured in greaterdiversity.com. Oh yeah, this one, we got this client in Black Enterprise. And so February, we're going to be talking about how to get these high value backlinks. So this is a link going directly to their site. And they've been able to not only get more traffic and high rankings to their site, but if you look at our case studies, you can see that they were ranked #1 for one of their keywords. So we got them ranked #1 for the profit room. So this strategy, the digital PR strategy for link building, is really, really powerful. Link building in general is really, really powerful. And so definitely take advantage of the links with facilityaccess.net. Highly, 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 highly recommend that. Sam, can you go ahead and put the link to that in the chat, please? And if you want to have a few words real quick, Sam, I would welcome you to have a few remarks before we dismiss for today.
Yeah, again, I appreciate this opportunity. Wonderful job, a lot of information. I think everybody here is tuned into the right channel when it comes to figuring out how to get yourself more exposure and visibility. Facility access enables you to take your business and put it out to the entire globe. I was listening to, what's her name, is it Claudia there in Jamaica. If she was to advertise or promote her business on facility access, she'll have access to the entire globe of prospective visitors to Jamaica who will want to make, maybe perhaps make use of her facility. And others as well. It's not just hotels or resorts, it's any business at all. You can list yourself at facility access, gain access to a wide range of markets around the world. We currently have almost 70,000 businesses listed. We're currently doing about 58% of the people who visit our website, businesses that become members. I think that's an important thing to highlight as well. So take advantage of it. I'm going to put the link in the chat and just come aboard, take a look and peruse the site and see what you think.
Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome, Sam. Thank you so much. And yeah, we're a few minutes over. I want to respect everybody's time, and I will see everybody tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you for being a part of the SEO Queen community. And don't forget, it's time to grow.
All right. Thank you, Z.
Thank you so much.
Aloha, everybody. Aloha.
Insight.
Thank you, Z.
Aloha now.
Thank you. Okay, ta.